I want to stand on the existing protocol to begin this segment of the event today. Having got commissioned, so it's imperative that we build capacity so we can have a taste, a foretaste of what AutoAid Nigerian Hub looks like. So now we're going to look at the online presence of a scholar in the 21st century. Next slide. I've been introduced as Eucharia Nwaichi. So we're going to see what we need to do as researchers who are operating in the space in the 21st century. So we do departure and understand a bit about tooting your own horns. Some of us, our horns are still brand new, so we need to toot it a little bit and then see how to tell our stories by ourselves and then conclude. So go to the next slide. So we want to look at how we can leverage online tools that are available to sell ourselves, our researchers in the 21st century. Of course, all of us know what 21st century means for us. I want to see how do we, I don't know many people in the room, and possibly if they mention your name, I will know you. That's what we're talking about. Digital citizenship. How many of us are digital citizens here? So the digital natives will be those who are born in this era where everything happens in the virtual space. Those who are effectively and regularly using the virtual space to solve problems for the society. These are the digital citizens. And many of us, like myself, we are immigrants, digital immigrants, those who came to meet. So we got into it. Like you have immigrants, people who relocate to another place for some reasons. So we have relocated to be able to meet the need of today. If Google does not know you or know your name, you are not existing. If you just type your name now on your mobile phones, write your name and said error or nothing to display, sorry. Yeah, you need to just go to bed and wake up tomorrow to tell the rector that you have changed, you have repented. That's the real repentance that we are looking for in this hub. So I have brought out some of the tools that are very important to sell out our message ourselves and to be able to interact with the community of practice of researchers all over the world. I don't need to go to the US to be able to connect. Last night I made a submission to the US. So they didn't see me, but I made my submission and I've got my notification that I've made a submission. I'm waiting for panels. I've served in different panels when I don't get to meet my co-panelists. Just like Dr. Zainab, just like Dr. Fumi, many of us are doing the same thing. So we don't need to see. I'm seeing Dr. Fumi for the first time today, physically. But I have been relating with her for a long time, just like Dr. Zainab. Physically, I saw her for the first time yesterday, but I've known her for over 4 years. So this is what the digital natives do. The immigrants, where are you? Are you a native or you want to be an immigrant? We have the passport at Nigeria AutoAid Research Hub. So we have tools like the LinkedIn, the Twitter, the Facebook, the Instagram, the ResearchGate, even the ORCID. These are tools useful for researchers in the 21st century. I have highlighted LinkedIn so much because it has got a lot of vibes. For researchers, we have it serving as a social media. We also have it serving as a professional media. Why? You'll see why when I show you some of the screenshots I made of some LinkedIn pages that you will see. LinkedIn gets you to have a personalized content so you can tell your story as you would like it to come out. So using LinkedIn, you can learn about structured information, structure your profile so it can be together. If you see me, you will know what I stand for and what I represent and what I want you to know about me. I may have a lot of parts. I may not like you to know about some parts, so I will not project it. It's to be able to arrange your content to meet your intent while you are there. Let's go to the next slide, please. So if you see this page, that page belongs to Dr. Zainab. So if you look at it there, she has her beautiful headshot. That is a must. If you want to belong to the social media, especially the professional one like the LinkedIn, the ResearchGate, you must have your face there. a good headshot that is professional. I see some of us put cats, animals, because we love pets. You're not an animal, except you want the world to know you're an animal. You're not. We are animals by biology, but now we are not animals. We are human beings, and as such, it should be seen. So remove all images that don't represent you. This is a further image. She has announced her wellness organization. That's what you see there. If you go to this page, you'll find her headshot, beautiful headshot. Experiences in working with community. And she told a story about trying to find her space on the table, that she hasn't been allowed to get on the table as a woman. So she's talking about inclusion. So those who are looking for people to engage on inclusion, they're already finding her. How is yours? Some of us have LinkedIn accounts. Nothing can be found there. You go there, very shabby. We need to go back tonight and begin to curate our content. Developing thought leadership. What do you think? Are you always attacking religion on the LinkedIn page? Are you always fighting the cause of gender? What are you doing, negatively or positively? This is your thought leadership. When people read your posts, they know what you're thinking about. They can understand your thought leadership, how you would succeed. If you are made the vice chancellor, the provost, the rector, what are you likely to do to steal all the money in the institution and run away? When you see people who have stolen money, and they're talking about it, you write, this is Nigeria. You're already telling the story, your thought leadership, that you're going to steal when you get in there. So you have to be very careful about what you say on these spaces, because this is a community where we are all digital natives and we are watching our backs. So I also would like to talk about developing your strategy. What is your strategy for developing your expertise? What is your strategy? You write personal messages to people and you receive from them. People ask you questions, you answer. On the research gate, which is more for the academicians. If you're not an academic, you may not want to be on the research gate. It's not going to be useful. So because they're measuring your publication, they're measuring your uptake of your content. How many people are downloading your publications? How many people are using them? How many people are citing them? How many people are requesting your content? And how many do you respond to? Some of us, we are there. Somebody sends a request. I like this article you have published. Can I have a copy? No response. It means you're dead. Some of us will have our photographs of 20 years ago. That means you died 20 years ago. Yeah, you can't. If the worst I can forgive you is monthly, you need to go and create new content. Show that you are present and alive and working. That's how people you want to work with will see that you are moving. You can't be redundant. See, in that circle, you can stand out, because in that circle, there are women, there are men. Nobody sees you except you stand out. We are similar people. If we all wear this uniform, you may not find out who Dr. Fumi is from who Eucharia is, because we are looking alike. So I step out. So what are those strategies that you will use to step out, to control your brand, control people who come into your space? When people send you requests, you look at them, their images are dogs, or they are not properly dressed, or they take photograph with scattered hair. They are not looking okay. Do not accept them, because people begin to judge you by those in your space. So control your brand. When people write beautiful things, people have done a lot of things, you put like, dislike. That's all you do. It also shows that you're a lazy person. There are some you can like, yeah. Sometimes we're very busy, you like. But if all you do on the social media world is to like and dislike, love, smile, and serious, angry, then you have missed it all. You must be able to read. It shows that you didn't even read the content. So you should be able to read and make an informed comment to say this is in line with the SDG Global Goal 17 that talks about XYZ, partnerships for improved action. You know, people know that you are informed and you are ready to roll. So if we go to decide what to highlight, what do I highlight? I may be a native doctor, but I don't want people to know that in my professional world. So I don't highlight that. So decide of all you do, what you want. It's not that they are bad, but you have a decision, what you want people to know about you. So highlight those particular ones. Customize your information for your preferred career paths. Some, if you look at their profile, you don't know whether they're early careers or mid careers or experienced professionals. So you should be able, the younger career people, the early careers will have a lot of degrees because you haven't got experiences.